Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Love is Blind host Nick Lachey and The Bachelor host Jesse Palmer may disagree on whose show is the most authentic in reality TV dating, but their shows have very different track records when it comes to finding true love. Throughout the run of The Bachelor, which began in 2002 and has spun off into several different series throughout the last 2 decades, there's been a lot of buzz around how real the show is. While some agree that The Bachelor has too much fairy tale romance involved to create couples, others understand the series has paired many successful couples. Love is Blind, which began in 2019 to success on Netflix, takes a different approach to how the participants on the show find love. While The Bachelor is aimed at an audience who wants to see a fairy tale romance blossom between one couple, Love is Blind aims to create as many successful matches in one city as possible, moving around each season. With Love is Blind Season 9 on the horizon for late 2025, the series will once again try to create chemistry through a wall for a batch of new singles, taking lessons from Bachelor seasons of the past. Bachelor host Jesse argues his franchise is the most authentic. Although Jesse isn't the original host of The Bachelor, he took over the role in a seamless way in 2021 after original host Chris Harrison faced accusations of racial insensitivity that pushed him out of the franchise. While The Bachelor has a somewhat quaint ideology behind it, the show itself is still one of the most dramatic reality dating shows on the air, which brings it a massive level of viewership. In an interview a few years into his role as host, Jesse explained that he felt The Bachelor was the most authentic show in the reality TV dating landscape. It's finding love, it's the romance, it's the journey, it's the love story, and finding out how that develops, Jesse shared in an interview with People. He explained that though the show has taken some risks over the years, like having 2 Bachelorette leads in one season, it's often come back to its roots to truly show how relationships form. The Bachelor was first, Jesse shared, making it clear he understands that over the years, reality TV dating shows have flooded the market in the streaming era, but the original still has its own sense of charm. Jess is also opening up about Love is Blind, as per a chat with Issue. Like Nick, he's an avid LIB fan. Jesse said, "Great memories of the show, easily one of the wildest and fun experiences of my life. I don't watch the show too often today, but I did binge watch Netflix's Love is Blind." Love is Blind's Nick Lachey shared he felt his show had the right touch. According to an interview with Nick via People, he feels that Love is Blind is the more authentic reality TV dating series, especially because of its focus on the emotional connection before any physicality. "I don't think it gets more authentic than Love is Blind," Nick explained. "The whole premise of the show is authenticity." While Nick shared that he understands other shows have their take on love, he feels that Love is Blind starts from the roots of a relationship, which emulates real life far more equitably than other dating shows that have contestants jump in head first. Does authenticity matter when it comes to reality TV dating? While both reality hosts have watched Love is Blind in the binge era, authenticity in reality TV dating, in the way they've discussed, is hard to come by. Though Jesse and Nick both make good points about their shows having veins of authenticity, Love is Blind allows relationships to begin from a place of authenticity, whether the contestants are being their true selves or not, while The Bachelor affords its contestants unique experiences that create authentic reactions. With both shows having their pros and cons, The Bachelor and Love is Blind may have to net out evenly. Started with a casual comment. A seemingly innocent question during a promotional interview spiraled into a behind-the-scenes feud that no one saw coming. When Love is Blind host Nick Lachey and The Bachelor host Jesse Palmer were asked to name the most authentic dating show of all time, the internet braced for an on-brand PR answer. Instead, what followed was an uncomfortable silence, a raised eyebrow, and a now viral comment that has completely divided fans and even some reality TV alumni. Are Nick Lachey and Jesse Palmer still friendly behind the scenes? Did this single disagreement ignite a much larger conversation about what love on TV really means? And is this the beginning of a rivalry between two of the biggest dating show hosts of the decade? Let's break down the not-so-romantic fallout. Chapter 1. The interview that sparked it all. The infamous moment happened during an exclusive sit-down for Entertainment Tonight's Battle of the Hosts segment. The goal? Harmless fun. The outcome? Anything but. The question posed was simple. Of all the dating shows you've been involved in or watched, which one do you think is the most authentic in terms of finding real, lasting love? Nick Lachey leaned back, smirked, and confidently answered, "I think Love is Blind proved something people didn't believe at first, that emotional connection beats everything. The fact that so many couples are still together, I don't think any other dating show can say that." The camera panned to Jess Palmer, who gave a short laugh. But it wasn't the playful kind. It was the kind that says, "Oh, we're doing this now." "Nick, come on," Jesse replied, shaking his head. The Bachelor franchise has 20 years of history. Sure, not everyone finds love, but when they do, it's raw, it's real, and it plays out in front of the world. That's authenticity. Suddenly, a light-hearted game had turned into a cold war of dating philosophies. Chapter 2. The subtle jabs begin. After the segment aired, clips began circulating across social media. Fans immediately picked up on the tension. Nick Lachey had rolled his eyes. Jesse Palmer had muttered something under his breath. Reddit threads blew up. Did Nick Lachey just shade The Bachelor? Jesse definitely threw subtle shade at Netflix. They're both right, but they clearly don't like each other. Within 48 hours, both hosts had subtly doubled down, this time on their personal social media. Nick posted a throwback photo of him and Vanessa with a caption, "4 years later, still going strong. Love is blind, people." Jesse, not to be outdone, posted a collage of successful Bachelor couples, including Sean and Cameron, Trista and Ryan, and Zach and Katie, writing, "It's not about the format. It's about heart. #The Bachelor family." It was clear, the gloves were off. Chapter 3. Fans take sides. Dating show fans are some of the most loyal and most opinionated in all of television. Bachelor Nation quickly rallied behind Jesse, with one fan tweeting, "The Bachelor gave us 27 seasons of tears, drama, and real proposals. Nick is acting like his show invented love." Meanwhile, Love is Blind fans weren't having it. One viral TikTok pointed out that Love is Blind had produced more marriages in 5 seasons than The Bachelor had in its last 10. Podcasts began weighing in. Reality Steve hosted a full episode analyzing the tension, concluding, "Honestly, Nick and Jesse have totally different definitions of authenticity. Nick believes emotional honesty is everything. Jesse thinks it's about the journey, even if it's messy." The Clickbait with Bachelor Nation podcast tried to remain neutral, but even co-hosts Joe Amabile and Natasha Parker admitted the tension was palpable. Chapter 4. Vanessa Lachey gets involved. Things escalated when Vanessa Lachey, Nick's co-host and wife, joined the conversation in an Instagram story Q&A. When asked how she felt about Jesse Palmer's comments, Vanessa replied, "I think it's funny that people are trying to compare apples and oranges. One show is about connection beyond looks. The other, well, let's just say not everyone signs up for love." That not everyone signs up for love dig? Bachelor Nation did not take it lightly. Former Bachelorette Andy Dorfman clapped back on Twitter, "We all signed up for love. Let's not throw stones, Vanessa." Even Wells Adams joked on his podcast, "I'd love to see someone from Love is Blind survive a full Bachelor cocktail party." Spoiler alert, they wouldn't. Chapter 5. Behind the Scenes Fallout. Multiple outlets began reporting that the feud was real and ongoing. An anonymous producer told Us Weekly, Nick felt Jesse disrespected Love is Blind. Jesse thought Nick was being arrogant about Netflix's success. They were never super close, but now things are definitely icy. Another insider claimed. They were scheduled to appear together at a future Netflix-Hulu crossover event, but now Jess's camp has pulled out. Executives reportedly advised both men to cool it publicly, but the damage had been done. Some sources went even further, alleging Nick Lachey had turned down a guest appearance on The Golden Bachelor earlier this year. Coincidence or long-standing tension? Chapter 6. The reality stars weigh in. Former contestants weren't shy about choosing sides. Lauren Speed Hamilton, arguably the biggest success story from Love is Blind, said during an IG Live, I respect The Bachelor, but Love is Blind felt different. We were literally falling for each other without knowing how the person looked. That's raw. Nick Viall, forever opinionated, posted on Threads. Authentic love, neither show invented it, but at least The Bachelor isn't pretending to be anything it's not. Katie Thurston, former Bachelorette, shared a cryptic TikTok set to Olivia Rodrigo's Get Him Back with the caption, When someone says their dating show is more real than yours. Ayanna McNeely from Love is Blind Season 2 tweeted, Let's just agree to disagree, but at least we weren't encouraged to date 25 people at once while drinking champagne in a mansion. The division was deepening. Chapter 7. The irony of it all. In the middle of all this chaos, one fan pointed out a delicious irony. Both Jesse and Nick were once reality TV contestants themselves, Nick on Newlyweds, Jesse on The Bachelor. You'd think they'd have more empathy for each other. That user wasn't wrong. Nick Lachey, once married to Jessica Simpson, had his love life scrutinized on MTV. Jess Palmer, he was The Bachelor, and one of the first to receive criticism for not proposing at the finale. Their shared reality past should have brought them together. Instead, it's divided them. Chapter 8. Network Response and Damage Control. Netflix issued a vague statement. We are proud of the success Love is Blind has had in bringing real couples together. We respect all formats that aim to help people find love. ABC, meanwhile, posted a shady tweet after airing a Bachelor success story montage during primetime. 20 years, 5 continents, millions of hearts touched. That's reality. Hashtag The Bachelor Effect. Both networks may be pretending the feud isn't real, but fans aren't buying it. Rumors even swirled that ABC considered asking Jesse Palmer to publicly extend an olive branch in an upcoming Bachelor special. That has not happened, yet. Chapter 9. Could this end in a face-off? The internet is now BJJing for a showdown. Petitions have begun circulating to get Nick and Jesse to debate each other on a live special, possibly on Watch What Happens Live or even Jimmy Kimmel. One viral tweet joked, Let them host each other's shows for one episode. Jesse in the pods, Nick handing out roses. Let's see who survives. While that's unlikely, some Bachelor fans suggested a joint charity event, where the two hosts work together for a cause. So far, crickets. Chapter 10. So, which show is more authentic? At the core of this feud lies a deeper question. What even is authenticity in reality TV? Is it emotional vulnerability, like Nick argues, or is it the full process, the ups, downs, and real-time growth, as Jesse believes? The truth may lie somewhere in the middle. Love is Blind strips away physical attraction but accelerates commitment. The Bachelor allows visual chemistry but often drags out drama. Both have produced successful couples and public breakups. Both have been accused of editing manipulation, and both have earned fan loyalty that borders on cult-like. Authenticity, in the end, might just be a matter of opinion and editing. Some say Luzazone. No winners, just divided camps. As of today, neither Nick Lachey nor Jesse Palmer has issued a formal apology or clarification. They've both gone quiet, for now. But fans continue to debate, analyze, and meme the drama. In many ways, the feud itself has become more entertaining than any rose ceremony or pod proposal. In a world where love is often packaged, edited, and sold for ratings, maybe the most authentic thing of all is two hosts accidentally revealing what they really think. Whose side are you on? Let us know in the comments. And remember, in love, there are no rules, but in reality TV, there are definitely egos.